Hugh, so Harry Kane still hasn't won a trophy for poor Tottenham Hotspur in his career. That defeat to Manchester City, he wasn't even that fit, but he was still probably one of the better players for them on the day. If you're Harry Kane, I know there's been so much talk about him, and he's clearly a good guy that wants to do right by Tottenham Hotspur, but he's got to do right by his own career as well, surely at this stage. It's getting tough for him, isn't it? Has he got to move this summer?
He said several seasons ago, if a few years from now I haven't won anything with Tottenham Hotspur, that will be extremely disappointing. Currently, what does he have to show for his career? Well, he's got loads of golden boots. He scored plenty of goals, but there's more to the professional game than that. Players want medals, they want trophies, they want those huge positive memories. And so far, he's collected a bag of negative ones with Tottenham Hotspur. Can the club match his ambitions? Well, clearly the rest of the squad isn't at his quality. That's the reality. He needs to play somewhere amongst players as good as him. And as far as I'm concerned, he never has. He really never has. Apart from the first couple of years of his career, Tottenham Hotspur have always been needing to be as good as Harry Kane was, because he's world class. And they have never been at that world class elite level. For me, now is the time. 28 years old, it would be a 5-year deal, whoever he moves to. Those will be probably his best years and his last maybe big contract. We know he's had plenty of injuries. I just think now has to be the time. If you're Harry Kane, when will someone, I don't know, like Manchester City, someone like Paris Saint-Germain and your former boss, Mauricio Pochettino, when will they be interested? When will they afford you? When will they need you? Now's his time. I mean, I just can't see anything other than him asking the club to accept any relevant, any decent offer.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it does feel like we're getting to now or never territory. I think prior to that, it was like he probably should go if he wants to win all these trophies. But he wanted something a bit purer than that. And I completely commend him for that. But this Spurs team is not going to get better. It's only going to get worse over the next 6 months at the very least. You've got Reguilon probably going back, Bale probably going back, and a manager who you're going to replace him with. Who are they going to replace him with? Are they going to replace him with Nagelsmann? No, they're not. I think he's probably going to go to Bayern Munich. So they're going to end up sort of a level down from where they were, and probably 3 levels down from when Pochettino got them to the Champions League. He needs to get those big moments for himself. Even that Champions League semi-final against Ajax, he wasn't playing in that game because he was injured. So he's not had any good moments with Spurs when it comes to crucial, integral games. It's time for him to move on. The problem is, we're living in a COVID economy. He's still got 3 years left on his contract. I think he's going to have to force something through. I don't think he'll actually go, but I don't think that'll be because he wants to leave. I think he does want to leave, but I think Daniel Levy will go, look, give us 1 more year, give us a chance to sort ourselves out. Maybe you can start having talks with different clubs and figuring out an amount of money that is worthy of you as a signing, because I'm not sure how much money any of these clubs have got. I think they might go down that road, get 1 more year from him. He leaves when he's 29 and he's able to go and win those trophies. Because Hugh, is there anyone who can afford him right now?
Well, there are clubs that can certainly afford him, owners that haven't really been affected by everything that's gone on with the pandemic in the last year. Manchester City came out, Pep Guardiola, their manager, saying, when he was talking about Erling Haaland at Borussia Dortmund, he said, we're not the sort of club to pay well in excess of £100 million. We've never, ever done that before. But I think Harry Kane, if, for example, Manchester City offer a couple of their decent players, plus a 90 million offer, maybe an 85 million offer, plus a couple of good players, could that tempt Daniel Levy? Because the EFL Cup final showed you a team with Harry Kane that couldn't get a chance on goal, and a team without Harry Kane that couldn't put their chances away. And I just think he's the perfect fit. He also has that Premier League experience. Now, Erling Haaland, maybe someone like Kylian Mbappe might be great for Manchester City, but this is maybe the more realistic option for them. I think if he's serious about winning trophies, he has to join Manchester City. I'd love to see him at Manchester United. I'm not sure they're going to have the money or the inclination, frankly, to pick him up. And then there's Paris Saint-Germain, who, again, do they truly need him? Well, if they miss out on the Champions League, I think that might push the hand of the hierarchy at the club to say Harry Kane might be the player to get us over the line. But would he want to go to France? That is a big decision for him to make as well. We know the strength of the Premier League. He spent his whole career here. Will that be enticing for him?
Yeah, I think, look, it's down to two things. Which one hurts him more? Not beating Alan Shearer's record or playing against Spurs in the Premier League? I think he wants that golden boot. I think he wants Shearer's record. And I think you're right. I think if Manchester City can find the money, I think they'll do it. And this 100 million rule, I think it's nonsense, to be honest. The reason they haven't spent 100 million on a striker is because Sergio Aguero has been there that entire time. Strikers cost more. They've got the money. The one choice is Manchester City in terms of the funds being available for Harry Kane to leave Spurs this summer.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.